from behind. And again, you're always pulling on it, so there's some force pulling out. So I know some other videos said they had some rusted on rotors. Well, here in Michigan, that is the rust we have. That's where it was stuck on here and here, these 2 points. So here and here, that's what you're trying to break free. So let me show you how I do it and the tools I use. So the first thing, you're gonna need PB Blaster or liquid wrench or WD-40 or all three. The next is you'll need a 2 or 3 pound mallet. Next you'll need a butane torch. Next is a good pry bar, and last is some safety glasses. So a lot of those other videos, they say lightly tap on the rotor and it pops right off. Or they say lightly heat around the rotor and it pops right off. Well, that is not the case with some of these really stuck on rotors. One thing to note is some of the new rotors have a Allen bolt that ties it on. So you might be beating on this thing and it's not coming off. Make sure there's not a little Allen bolt holding these rotors on. It'll be somewhere on here, you know, in between the lug nut bolts. So you might have a little Allen bolt that you have to remove first. So the first thing after you remove the brake mounting is I'll take some liquid wrench or some PB Blaster or some WD-40 and spray right around this edge here. Let it soak in. Next, I'll do the same on the inside. So next is you want to get that inside edge too. So all along that inside edge. You want to get where that rotor comes in contact and rusts with that wheel bearing. The next thing is you can take the lug nuts and put them back on so you don't damage the threads, because you're going to be hitting here, here, and eventually, if it's really stuck on, you're going to be hitting all around here and on the edge and prying on it. So you want to protect these. So I recommend spraying this on, letting it sit a while, spray some more, and the spots that it's rusted is here where it makes contact and here on the back side. So on the back side up along this edge. So you want to break it free here and here. So let it soak in, and then you can start tapping on the face. So tap here. So you've used your PB Blaster, your WD-40, you've tapped on it. Now it's time to use the torch. And you're just going to heat it in those same spots. Right here and up here. You want this to expand and break free from behind. Okay, and once this is all heated up, you can take your pry bar and get behind here and try prying that loose. So kind of wedge it in from behind and try prying that off. Again, just take your time. Pull at it from different angles. From this side, then try it from this side, and you're pulling against this face here. So you're kind of getting the pry bar wedged in there, and you're pulling and making sure you're pulling on here and on this point. Once you do that, then you can try it from the bottom, same thing. If that doesn't work, it's time for the next step. And that is a combination of all three. So you're going to heat it with the blowtorch. Then you're going to take the pry bar and pull on it. And you're going to take the hammer and hit on it. So you're going to do all three things. Okay, that's been heating up. We're going to get the pry bar and get there. And then as we're pulling on it with the pry bar, we're going to start tapping on it. And some people are saying don't tap on the face of this rotor or from behind. Well, if it's stuck on there and there's no other choice, you can start beating on the side and just every angle to break that connection loose. And again, you're always pulling on it, so there's some force pulling out. And you can see all the rust that's come out of here. So just keep working at it, take your time, spray some more penetrating fluid, some PB Blaster, WD-40. Just keep trying, heat it up again, try it again, give it some time. Just take your time. Okay, I think we finally got it. It's finally off. So that took about a half an hour. Give it some time, do it 2 or 3 times, and it'll finally break loose. So I hope this helps. Thanks.